never leave bound. Cause Emma's got a number when she's spinning me around. Kissing is a color, loving is a wild dog. She's got the look. She's got the look. She's got the look. She's got the look. She's got the look.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome to External Star channel. My name is Marek, as you already know, and today it's my pleasure to unbox and review this Volvo model by DNA Collectibles. So DNA actually donated this one to my channel so that you can all see it. So first thing, I will now unbox it, then I will review it, and the very last thing will be the final rating. So now let's start really directly here with unboxing this Volvo, and I think it's quite big box, yeah? So it's actually enormously large, especially the height of this box, quite nice, yeah? So let's check what will be actually inside. Okay, so I see the first layer. There is this styrofoam or some plastic foam, and oh, actually, how can I do it the best way? Yeah, so maybe this way, yeah, maybe. All right. Good. So I think this is the best way how to open it, and really now we can already see what is here in the box. Yeah, so it's this V90 blue. No, it's not blue. It's actually white color, and yeah. So I think what we need to do next is really to take this out of the box. And what I like about this is that it came in a transparent box, so you can actually already see what is inside. Oh, and this piece is quite beautiful. It is cross country, and the color, I think it's something between white and maybe silver. Definitely it's metallic color. I can see already the small particles of metal in the paint. Okay, so good. And here we have actually one more thing. I think this would be the roof box, and I was especially looking forward to seeing this roof box. Okay, so this is really one feature which is not there for every model. Okay, so how to open it gently. All right. So I don't need this anymore. I'll put it aside. I will only need this small box. But now, what to do first? Yeah, so the roof box or the car? I'm not sure. So maybe let's start with the car, yeah, because it's so beautiful. I already want to see that. So here I will open it and pull it out. Okay, so I think you can assemble this, the frame, and okay, so then you will have this. So as already said, it's a 1:18 scale Volvo V90 Cross Country Ocean Race. Now I'm not sure if this Ocean Race is the name of this white color, or if this is some, yeah, I will maybe need to find out a little bit more, because also here we can see this Ocean Race written here. Okay, so very cool. There are actually 4 screws holding it attached to this base, and of course later I will also unscrew it. Good. Actually, removing the screws is my least favorite activity from the unboxing, because my electric screwdriver is now somewhere else, not in this room, so I will need to use my manual screwdriver, and it always takes a little bit more time. Yeah? So bear with me and rewind if you don't find this attractive. It's just 4 screws, yeah? So I should be really... Oh, it's quite simple, yeah? No pain. I think I will be quite fast with this one. Okay, give me a few more seconds. I don't want to touch actually the glass when I'm doing this unscrewing, yeah, so I don't want to really leave any fingerprints on the glass, but I think I managed to do it properly. Okay, so here's the model. Oh, it's quite lightweight. Now what to do next? I don't need this base actually. Oh, a lot of pieces, a lot of screws, and it says here DNA Collectibles. Yeah, so actually DNA is the company which has the license to replicate Volvo models, and they actually do quite many of them. Interestingly, they are focusing on car brands that not so many other manufacturers of car models do. So they do like Volvo's Saab. Yeah, Saab is a not existing car company, but here we have this Volvo, and it's quite beautiful, I must say. Wow, quite detailed, I must admit. But now maybe let's start really the review. Let me go here and start the review really here in the front. Yeah, so we have this very beautiful front grille, which is actually perforated, so there are gaps, and you can see the radiator behind that, and also very nice Volvo logo here. Yeah, and what is especially nice are the headlights. Yeah, so very nicely done headlights, and also here the additional probably fog lights or day LED lights, I'm not sure. We have also additional details here. Yeah, this is the bumper here, but we have this cross country which is also visible here. So you have the plastic fenders here, the additional protection, because this car is more intended to the country. So if you are from a countryside, then probably you would be interested into this car. Yeah, and you see that also the wheels are rotating. This is nice, and there is a brake disc and brake caliper, so you can see this now. The brake caliper is there, brake disc as well, and this is nice imitation of rubber. Yeah, this is very nice. And then of course we have the doors, the door handles in the same color. It's a white color, of course, you already know that. And we have also the side mirrors with this mirror which is quite reflective. Yeah, it's actually very nice. The reflection is quite nice. Sometimes there is a sticker which is not really reflective, but here DNA did a great job, because this sticker or whatever it is, probably not a real mirror, it's very realistic actually. Yeah, so let's continue here to the rear of the car. Here again, the brake disc, brake caliper, everything is nice visible. And then we have the rear lights on this car. You see, nice red and nice details here. What I'm a little bit missing here is a license plate. Yeah, so usually the cars that I review, they have license plates saying only Volvo or V90, but here there's nothing. So maybe this is one thing that I would improve on all future releases, if there is at least this holder for the license plate. Yeah, so really only the square thing, that would be great. Then we have two exhausts, quite nicely done. And here, as I said, we have this cross country, so you see it written here, and also the parking sensors. We have 4 of them here in this row. And then we have T6, meaning this is a 6-cylinder engine, and this is my favorite one, yeah, the most powerful on Volvos at the moment, I guess. And then we have also here some additional details like this Volvo sign. We have also the heating stripes in the glass, all integrated, and one wiper here. Okay, so that's very nice, and I think it deserves all the praise. Now what we can also do is really to check the interior of the car a little bit. Yeah, so let me just change the angle of the camera a little bit so that we really can see how this is done. So you can't really open anything on this car, it's fully sealed, but the details are still there. Yeah, so you see now all the details, like the seats. Yeah, very nicely done seats actually. Also the seat belts and the interior of the doors with this door handle and all the buttons. This is quite exceptionally done. And actually on this car you can see many things because there's also this sunroof, and through the sunroof you can also see many things. Yeah, so look here again on the interior, this middle console with all the buttons. This is done with a lot of attention to details. Yeah, so actually I love it how this is done. And maybe also from this side. Yeah, so the seats, and now the front, the steering wheel, the navigation, rear view mirror. Yeah, quite everything is there. It's a shame that you can't really open the car, but that's actually the case. Yeah, so you can't really open it, but other than that, it's perfect. Yeah, all the details, I think there is no flaw, and I mean this model is done with a lot of precision. But now guys, I wanted to also open this tiny box, so let's do it now. Yeah, how can I do that without damaging it? Alright, so here, what is hidden, what kind of treasure is hidden in this small box? Oh, actually I see there are many things in here. So here we have some pieces to attach it, and here is the roof box itself. Okay, so how do we open that? It looks like it's not that difficult. But also not that easy, yeah? So I will need to cut it here with my scissors. Okay, so this is the roof box, and it's actually very nicely painted. It's exactly the same color as we have on the car. I love it. And here I believe we will have, and I will need to find a word now in the English dictionary, because I don't know how to say this in English. You know that I'm not a native speaker, and probably this is for the first time when I want to say this word in English. And I know in the comments I will have many people telling me what it is, but okay. So actually we have here the two parts that you first need to somehow attach here to your Volvo car. Okay. Wow, this is so precisely done. It fits perfectly, really perfectly. Okay, but first maybe you need to attach them here to the roof box. And the second step would be then to attach them to the car. Yeah, so let's try. Oh, perfect. I love it. Isn't it lovely? Now, this is really my first car with a roof box, and I love it. It's so nice. Yeah, so great. Maybe one more time I will go to this camera to show you really how this is detailed. Yeah, so you have here this piece, and it fits really perfectly. So you have this Volvo sign. Maybe I will zoom in to show you this small detail. Yeah, so actually here you can see the Volvo here. Yeah, very small, but it's there. And now this is how this car looks like also with a roof box. So once again here, this is how it looks like. And probably this is a very first car in my collection from Volvo. I'm not sure if I ever received or reviewed any other Volvo. Probably not. Oh, sorry, now that was my mistake. Now I remember. Of course, I reviewed the largest SUV, which is Volvo XC90, but it was already like 2 or 3 years ago, so I almost forgot. But now, after a long time, this is another Volvo, and I mean, it is beautiful. Yeah, so really, maybe one more thing. People always ask me, why don't you show the undercarriage of the car? And now I remember this note. Yeah, so here it is, actually. Yeah, so check it out. We have this chassis 144, DNA Collectibles 1 to 18, Volvo V90 Cross Country, Ocean Race, and also now what I'm checking often is if the suspension is working. I don't expect it here. No, suspension is not working, so this model is really to display only, yeah, and if you put it to the shelves, just make sure that you really have it clean without any dust particles. I will also now make some pictures for this video, yeah, which you can also see on my Facebook later. But what is really important is never touch any glass or windows with your fingernails, yeah, because if you do it, then it's very difficult to clean it again, and I want you to be really careful about that. Okay, so I mean, this is the review. I really love this car, and I would like to thank again DNA for providing this one so that we can review it here together, and I really enjoyed this one. It's a beautiful piece, actually. I must say, one of the greatest models I've seen so far. Now, I don't want to really compare it to any model from GT Spirit, but if they produced also some kind of Volvos, it would be really interesting to compare them. But at the moment, I have this one, and it's so nice. So thank you again for watching, guys, and see you next time. Bye bye.